There is a light inside of every one of us, an ember that burns and begs us to become more. This is the flicker of creativity, the spark of an idea.
How did you dream before you got hurt? Go back into your childhood. Remember your passions, the dreams that you had, that you allowed to die. I want you to start thinking about the vision that you had. What is your life's purpose? What is your destiny? Why on earth are you here? If you are going to win the fight for your future, you got to practice gratitude and radical kindness. Forgive those who have hurt you. Forgive those who have stopped believing in you. We need to practice gratitude. You have to be grateful for the ground that you've gained. Celebrate the lessons that you learned in your past. But for many of you, defeat has traumatized you, and it has left an image in your head, and this is why you won't go after it. I want you to erase the face of defeat. You have to come to the resolve today, now, that you don't need anyone's permission to make your dream a reality. I need you to take a moment and garner up all the belief that you have left in yourself to make this thing happen. You must first believe that you can, that you will, that you must.
Others have failed. Others have gone. Others have missed their moment. There's enough fire inside of you. After everything you have been through, you've got to be able to see your value.
I don't think we really understand the power of self-compassion.
It is self-compassion that gives us the power to face our failures, to face our fears, to face what we don't like about ourselves and come out on top. When was the last time you showed yourself a little compassion, a little empathy? Every mistake you have made up until this very moment, forgive yourself. Remember the past, but do not live in the past. With forgiveness comes freedom. And when you are free, you are empowered, you are positioned to fight for your future. Every day, I want you to start expecting the best as a way of life. Everything that I have accomplished over the course of my life, I accomplished with a new set of beliefs and a new set of habits. There is no other way. The moment that you destroy the way out, that's when you'll make it happen. When was the last time you did this for you?
Let's dispense with the painful conversations of what happened in your past. Unpack the gift of the present. You're not going to just wake up in one day and fulfill destiny, but you have the opportunity every single day to make extraordinary decisions. And what you do today will determine your future. Your daily decisions, your habits, your programming, the way that you think, the way that you talk, the way that you walk, blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice. But if you keep going, your future self will thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for not throwing in the towel. Thank you for not allowing the despair and the anger and the bitterness and the jealousy and the ego to eat away at your progress and your ability to travail and endure.
When you have fallen, when you have made a mistake, the worst thing you can do is criticize yourself.
So you know one of your biggest problems is that you keep thinking that there is another you. And for me, I started to accomplish more than I ever have in my life when I realized that there's nobody like me, that there's nobody that can do what I can do.
You must accept this truth, that you were born for such a time as this, and that at this very moment, all you have is all you need. There's a lot of people walking around today, they have unchecked rage, unchecked aggression, unchecked anxiety, fear, insecurity, and only those who are self-compassionate can deal with the problem. You're going to have to care enough about yourself to face it and find a resolve. Then you're gonna get in the mirror and you're gonna face the adversity, face the conflict, get down to the root of the problem and face what it is that you were attempting to run from. Embrace rather than avoid challenges. And you don't give up on yourself. Do not give up on yourself.
There is no one like you in all of the earth. There is no one that can do what you can do. You are the only option. You are the only play. Nobody else is going to be able to do this. When you get that in your head, that nobody's going to give you a handout, that you have to make this happen, that every room you walk into, you show up and you show out, and you leave it all on the table. If you can remember that, then you will always see adversity as advantage and obstacle as opportunity. No sunrise without a sunset. There are no roses without rain. When you don't see a light at the end of your tunnel, you gotta remember the light that is burning inside of you that nobody is able to put out. There is not a person on this planet that can stop you. The moves that you make will echo throughout the ages as there is a generation of people who are attached to your why. And if you don't succeed, they'll never believe. So make it happen. What is it that you can do today to get closer to the fulfillment of that future? To get closer to the manifestation of the future? What are you doing today? What are you giving today? There are going to be times where you give everything you have, and everything that you have is not enough. Push through the pain. Push through the anguish. Push through the brokenness. Do not stop. It's the no-quit mentality.
Life can be very painful. We can experience loss and worry and the insomnia of reoccurring heartbreak and hardships. It is inevitable. They say that which you fear or expect will most likely come to pass. The body manifests what the mind harbors. Then you're gonna have to wake up every single day with a mind that is fully persuaded that you are an incurable optimist, and you're gonna see every challenge as an opportunity. You've got to be an incurable optimist. You've got to see the light at the end of every tunnel. You have to see the glass half full instead of half empty. And even if there's nothing in the glass, you have to see that emptiness as an opportunity to build something you've never seen.
Find it. Define it. Be reminded that you can, you will, you must never give up. At the end of the day, it's worth it.